Before anything else, let me tell you something you may not hear often enough. You are not weak. If anxiety has been speaking loudly in your life, it doesn't mean there is something wrong with you. It means you are human. Every person carries anxiety in some measure. Some carry more, some carry less, but no one is exempt. And yet, anxiety has never truly helped you. Not once. It has never solved a problem, never brought clarity, never created peace. What it does instead is whisper lies. Lies that make you doubt yourself, rush decisions, and fear things that haven't even happened yet. If messages like this resonate with you, reflections that bring clarity, calm, and strength in a noisy world, this channel was created for you. Consider subscribing, because every video here is meant to help you think clearly, breathe deeply, and move forward with purpose. Today, anxiety is everywhere. Never before have people searched so often for terms like anxiety attack, constant worry, can't sleep because of anxiety, or why am I anxious all the time? That alone tells you something important. This generation is overwhelmed, not weak. But here's the truth anxiety doesn't want you to realize. Its power does not come from reality. It comes from your attention. The moment you believe its urgency, it starts to dominate. And this is not new. Humanity has faced this battle long before modern distractions existed. Anxiety has always tried to convince people that waiting is dangerous, that trusting is foolish, and that acting out of fear is safer than standing still in faith. Think about moments in history where impatience changed everything. People witnessed miracles, experienced undeniable signs of direction. Yet the moment silence appeared, anxiety filled the gap. Waiting felt unbearable. Uncertainty felt threatening. And instead of trusting, they panicked. Anxiety convinced them that something was wrong simply because they couldn't see what was happening. And that same lie still works today. Anxiety tells you that delay is failure, that rest is irresponsibility, that peace means you're falling behind. But anxiety is not wisdom. It is noise. And when you let it speak louder than truth, it distorts your perception of reality. You don't lose peace because you're weak. You lose peace because anxiety demands control over moments that were never meant to be controlled. When anxiety takes over, it pushes you to move before you're ready, to decide before you're clear, to speak before you've listened. You see this pattern repeated again and again. Saul couldn't wait for Samuel. Anxiety told him that delay meant disaster, that taking matters into his own hands was safer than trusting timing, and that single anxious decision cost him everything. Sarah allowed anxiety to convince her that God's promise needed human intervention. What started as impatience became a generational wound. Anxiety always promises relief, but it delivers consequences. It rushes you into choices that steal peace later. And the reason anxiety feels so powerful is not because it's true, but because it feels urgent. Anxiety thrives on urgency. It creates the illusion that if you don't act now, everything will fall apart. But urgency is not the same as importance. And feeling pressed does not mean you're being guided. Here is what anxiety never tells you. Peace is not the absence of problems. It is the presence of trust. When you are spiritually grounded, anxiety may still knock, but it no longer controls a house. It comes, but it doesn't stay. You learn to release it instead of wrestling with it. You stop arguing with fearful thoughts and start placing them where they belong. This is why so many people search for how to calm anxiety, how to stop overthinking, or how to sleep with a racing mind. The solution is rarely more information or more control. The solution is surrender. When you learn to say, I am not carrying this alone, something shifts inside you. Anxiety loses its authority when you refuse to treat it as truth. You realize that rest is not laziness, waiting is not weakness, and silence is not abandonment. Anxiety lies by telling you that everything depends on you. Peace reminds you that it doesn't. You can look back at your own life and be honest with yourself. Anxiety has never brought anything good. It has never protected you from pain. It has never improved your outcomes. It has only stolen sleep, joy, and clarity. Yet peace has always arrived when you chose trust over control, when you chose to rest instead of panic, when you allowed yourself to let go instead of holding tighter. Anxiety wants to dominate you by making you believe you are fragile. But the truth is, You are stronger than the thoughts that try to scare you. Strength is not the absence of anxiety. Strength is knowing what to do when it arrives. And what you do is release it. You don't carry it. You don't negotiate with it. You don't obey it. You place it down. As you move forward, remember this. Anxiety may visit, but it does not get to rule. You are not weak for feeling it. You are wise when you refuse to live by it. Peace is available to you, not because life is perfect, but because you were never meant to carry everything on your own. When you choose trust, clarity follows. When you choose rest, strength returns. And when you choose peace, anxiety loses its voice. This is not denial. This is alignment. And the more you practice releasing what you cannot control, the freer you become. Anxiety is loud, but it is not truthful. You are not weak. Anxiety is lying to you.